Yo, what down? We back out here, y'all. What's up? Y'all know what time it is. Y'all thought we was gonna stop? Nah. We ain't stopping. Nope. Cannot stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Diddy shit. We ain't stopping. But what's going on, though, good people? It's your boy Steven Eskridge here. Better Late Than Ever podcast. We back once again. We are back. Episode 49. Hey, it took a while. I have a lot of shit going on out here, but hey, I ain't stopping, man. Episode 49. We one more to half a hundo, baby. The fuck? Let's go. Half a hundo. Shit. The hell? So let's get right to the shit, man. I'm gonna do this episode a little different. I'm gonna cover a few things as opposed to just one topic, you know. Start freestyling my mind, we gonna try something new, so we about to end up doing this, you know. So I'm gonna cover a few things. I'm getting a little relationship shit, getting into some sports, talk a little shit about music, and get a couple of things all in one, you know. So we're gonna see how this one roll, you know. A little something for everybody, you know. So we're gonna get right into it, you know. I'm gonna check this podcast out on Spreaker.com, y'all. That's when I'm recording this shit right now. Spreaker.com. They distribute my shit 6-7 different streaming platforms. I fuck with them, they cool. So catch it on Spreaker.com. Steven Eskridge, Spotify podcast, Steven Eskridge, my YouTube channel as well, SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, Podcast Addict. Hey, and with Amazon, yeah, we on Amazon now, so we just got on Amazon as well. Amazon streaming. iHeartRadio, iHeart Podcast on the iHeart Network. You can check that out as well. My socials, Steven Eskridge 1 on my Twitter. That's Steven Eskridge 1 on my Twitter. Instagram, Steven ESKRI. That's Steven ESKRI on my Instagram. And my Facebook, Steven Eskridge as well, where I got all the links to all my episodes on my podcast. You know, I'm sitting outside right now. Got the windows up in the crib. You know, y'all hit a little traffic. I'm on a hot ass 9. You know, y'all like, man, Steve, that's so ratchet. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to hear this shit in real time. It is what it is. You know, fuck it. But we finna talk our shit though. You definitely finna talk our shit. Oh, I got somebody text me. Text me right now. Tell me I'm recording. Damn it. Right, we recording. That's what happens to you. I ain't did an episode in a while. Phone be dry shit sometimes. Everybody mama hit a nigga up. Like, but it's all good. But hey, man, playoffs is here, man. What the fuck, man? What's up? Let's go. Playoffs, nigga. Fuck. Round of applause, man. These playoffs is up right now, man. These playoffs is fucking up. Like, dead ass. First round was some shit. You know, Miami got their ass in the second round. Giannis done fuck around and got hurt. Hey, you know, came back for a few games, but it wasn't that good. You know, is what it is. The Western Conference like a goddamn Amazon jungle. You know what I mean? All type of shit was going on out there in the West. You know? But I'm going to do it backwards though, man, because it's the second round now. So I'm going to give y'all the first round review. Next episode go around, because I ain't finna stop now. Like, hey, we back. You know, we back consistent with this shit. You know, it took me, like I say, I got some life issues going on. Not life, but you know, nigga finna move, you know, moving locations. We got gathered up together. Got some other things going on, but we no, fuck that. Like, so first off, we gonna talk about, you go in this Eastern Conference, we're gonna talk about these Knicks and these Heat right now. Heat up 2-1. As I'm talking to y'all right now, I'm watching this fucking game. You know, second quarter, Miami up 46-39. It's about 3 minutes to go before halftime. Brunson and them trying to keep it together, you know. But hey, Kyle Lowry, Jimmy Butler, hey, when I tell y'all what the fuck he did to Milwaukee in that first round, and Duncan Robinson just pulled these niggas from like 80 feet. Nah, that wasn't Duncan, that was my man Stratus. That's another one, man. Hey, man, the Heat, dog. Hey, shout out to them, man. Most of they bench, these dudes is undrafted. Talk about some player development. They developing the shit out of them niggas over there, man. They got these dudes pulling up from Steph range on the Knicks. Now they up 10. 312 left. It's on commercial now, but hey, they pulling up, man. They pulling the fuck up. And Jimmy smoked Milwaukee ass for like 100 points in damn near like 2 games, man. It's nuts. It's nuts, but they came in here though, hit New York in the mouth that first game. New York got it back, won the other one. Brunson them came out there pretty good. Julius Randle for the Knicks battling an ankle injury. So he didn't got down pretty good. RJ Barrett, like soon as Stephen A talked some shit about his ass, that nigga got to going straight to the hole. He said, fuck that. I ain't even trying to shoot no more goddamn threes. He took his ass right to the rack and been getting it in. Had 24 points a couple games. One of the bright spots on there, outside of Brunson. Quigley as well, could have been 6th man of the year. Had an argument for him. He out with an ankle injury tonight, but he'll be back, I think. He played pretty good the last game, but he messed his ankle up in the 4th quarter, so, they're going to be precautious with that. But he's been a nice force off the bench for the Knicks. It brings back the old Knicks rivalry, back in the days, late 90s, 98, 99. That's the last time the Knicks went to the finals, that 99 team where, Ewing went out with the wrist injury. And it was pretty much just Sprewell, Houston, and Camby on defense, basically. But they got him to the finals, though, but they ran to the Spurs. They couldn't do nothing with him that year. Duncan wasn't even in his prime yet, and Robinson was still David Robinson damn near, so that was what it was. But it was a great series, though, so far. Great series. Miami up 2-1. Hey, Knicks, y'all better show the fuck up, man, because y'all go down 3-1. Jimmy is not playing with you niggas. He is coming for that ass. Pause. You know what I'm saying? No. He coming. I ain't playing. Shit. They call my man Playoff Jimmy for a reason. Playoff fucking Jimmy. He is not playing. He be doing. He got the Heat to the finals in the bubble when they got beat by LeBron and them. Got him to the conference finals last year, a jump shot away damn near from it. And now here he is. They didn't upset the Bucks in the first round. Now you find yourself up 2-1 in the second round on the way back to the conference finals. It's like this dude just lights some shit up in the playoffs every single time. Regardless if he's an all-star or not. The man is a 6-time all-star, about 4 or 5-time all-NBA. He does this shit. Like we watched this dude from the Bulls to Minnesota, to Philly. Shit, Philly ain't been back since, Philly ain't been to the conference finals since this dude was left. Shit. Come on, man. I gotta give Jimmy his props, most definitely, I gotta give Jimmy his props, most definitely. Another person texting their phone, what the fuck? They just, I hate it. Telling them, hey, get off it. Get off me. I'm texting right now. All right. Done with that. But yeah, hey, so this is going to be a great series. Brunson has been showing why he got paid that whole $150 that the Knicks gave him. He's been worth every single penny, man. I mean, every penny. Then here we go. Quentin Grimes, another dude. He whacks down. Knocks down another, I said wax down. Like, wax down? What the fuck is that, Steve? Stop it. He just knocked down another 3. So now they up 42. Now the Knicks down 42-49 now. 2:58 to go in the second quarter. But like I said, Brunson, shout out for him from Stevenson, Illinois, from Stevenson High School, Illinois shit. Not Chicago, but hey, it's Illinois, you know what I mean? We honor that too. They ain't the city, but hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. Dad, Rick Brunson, been in the NBA for what? Few years almost. That's how you know we getting up there, man. I watched your dad play, fam. How you get old. He getting old. Ooh, shit, Quentin Grimes trying to take somebody's head off. They get that shit blocked, I think. Now here comes Bam. But yeah, so Kevin Love pump faking niggas. Now look at that shit. Oh my goodness. And y'all left my man Martin wide open. Smack. Now Martin smacking shit. Another undrafted player, man, for the Heat. But like I say, man, this is a good series, man. Cause all these players, I just described about 6-7 players on both teams. You know, they pretty evenly matched. You know, both benches got some good players on there. So it's been a great series so far. Even though the Knicks up 2-1, here come Randall, right back, smack. Like I say, he only gonna go as far as he take him, cause Brunson gonna beat him. But Julius Randle shows up, it makes things easier for everybody else. Same thing with the Heat and Jimmy. When Jimmy does him, Bam, and the rest of everybody, your Kyle Lowry's and everybody else. Oh man, here come Bam to alley-oop, but they can beat those guys. And that's why they say role players are role players. Like, the stars make it easy for the role players to star in their role. Man, I just killed that one, man. Come on, man. I just killed that one, man. The stars make it easy for the role players to star in their role. And Jimmy Buckets just blocked the shit out of Quentin Grimes. God damn. They're showing the replay. It's crazy. But that's that series. Now we got the second one in the East. You got the Sixers playing these Celtics, and James Harden showing y'all got him fucked up. Y'all forgot. Y'all forgot. He acting like Houston Harden right now. That series is tied up 2-2. You know, Joel Embiid sprained his knee in the first round, sweep against the Brooklyn Nets. You know, so he had to sit out, the first 2 games, I believe. And then he's the reigning MVP. Shout out to Joel Embiid, man. Congrats, man. You know, give my man a spot. Most definitely. Give my man his props. He talking his shit. You know, so Embiid is MVP. You know, he came out and pretty much been doing his average by at least 30 and 12, 30 and 13 is his average. But James Harden, game 1, 45 in Boston. The fuck you talking about? Then the next 2 games after that, 3 for 14, shooting like that. Hey, they started putting Jaylen Brown on him, you know, along with everybody else, not letting him get to the spot that was cool. Then you talking about game 4 now. You talk about another 40 piece. 8 points, 9 rebounds, and look, 1 turnover. Picture that. 1 turnover. 48 and 9 and 1 turnover. That's the key stat for me. That is the key stat for me. Here we go, one more. So this is why I love recording, because see, now everybody hitting me up and trying to interrupt the broadcast, but it's cool. Go hit this shit. One of the broads I met up out here. There we go. Yeah, so like I said, it's been also a great series. You know, Harden going out there reminding everybody who he is, and I definitely like the aggressive James Harden for me, because he's gonna have to be that. He's definitely gonna have to be that. You know, because they're gonna zoom in on Joel as usual. So Harden has to be that. And with Joel just coming off the knee sprain, obviously, Harden needs to be the focus of the offense. Get hot, be aggressive, and I say that opens things up for Joel Embiid even more, I say. Because now, with Harden being on fire, he can just dump that bitch off in the post to Joel, and then that opens up for Maxey. Shout out to Maxey, been playing pretty good this playoffs. A little sporadic here and there, but Maxey been doing his thing. Gunshot for Maxey, you know. Tobias Harris, getting paid $180, man. Just give me a little more consistency. That's all. That's cool. You know, shout out to Tobias, though. He ain't been horrible, but we need more out of him for sure. And this is interesting status. I'm watching this game live, talking to y'all right now. The bench for Knicks only got 6 points. The Heat bench got 17. Like, I guarantee y'all right now, the bench is going to win for any team as far as championships go right now. Like the bench, because we all know the bench comes in, that's when the game changes. You know what you're going to get from your starters for most of these teams that's still left, but the bench is when the game does something else. Like, it changes momentum every single time the bench come in. Because now, once again, it's either somebody's bench is better than another bench. It's just how it goes. Some benches got starter level guys coming off there, and then other team may have just regular NBA rotation guys. It's not bad, but like I said, the advantage is the guys on the bench can be a starter, and the other guys on the other team on the bench just might be in a rotation. So there's levels to it. There's definitely levels to it, but it's been a good series. Jason Tatum, hey, I need a little more for you, but you've been balling this one. Shout out to him. He's gonna have another All-NBA experience. I give him All-NBA first or second team at the most. He'll be back. Boston having like the second best record in the league outside of Milwaukee, on the Eastern Conference side at least. So he'll be in a rotation. Jaylen Brown as well, been playing pretty good. Shout out to him. Marcus Smart, Horford, Malcolm Brogdon, man, 6th man of the year, man. Gunshot, man. Great addition. Great addition for him and the Celtics. Trying to get over the hump, get back to the finals and win it like they did last year. Coach Joe Mazzulla, we got to see what's up with you. Picture that. Picture y'all winning something. But so far so good. We got to see how it go. Y'all let Philly. Basically, Harden to save Philadelphia right now. Embiid and him on a bad day. With one knee pretty much right now. You might as well say, but Harden been showing it. And the Celtics, hey, y'all let these guys get 2 up in Philly. But all Philly just did was just take it. And they found out they can get 1 in Philly. So for me, some folks may say the pressure is on Boston. Nah, I'm saying the pressure, it is. I was about to fuck myself up there actually. But the pressure is on Boston. Because, and I take that back, no. It was split. So both teams have split that. My bad, I messed that up. Both teams are split. Philly won 1 in Boston. And then Boston won 1 in Philly. So it's been a split. That's how we had 2 now. You see what I'm saying? So I think it's fuck around and go 7. I really do. Because both teams have showed that they can beat each other on the road. This is the series, that's the type of series I love. So it's gonna be great. It's definitely gonna be great. You get a game out of Maxey, one of them guys, it's up for Philly. Maxey or Harris is up. Even a PJ Tucker. And I like how PJ Tucker got down on Joel in the midst of that game. Give him the earful in his ear. Hey, get your shit together. You know what I mean? So shout out to that too on PJ Tucker, man. Need those locker room guys, as they say, are just motivators, the heart and soul team. That's what Draymond is for Golden State. You need that enforcer. That dude is going to put his foot in niggas' asses and say, hey, let's go. Let's get to it. You don't win championships without guys like that. It just does not happen. So you need that. You definitely need that. So it's going to be a great series. So that's the Eastern Conference semifinals for both of them. Now we're going to move to the West. And oh boy, here we go. We talk about the Lakers and Golden State. And you talking about Denver and Phoenix. Man, bang. Nigga, what? Let's go. Let's go, man. We got a Steph and LeBron second round matchup. Are you kidding me, man? What the fuck? Like, y'all gotta relax. Y'all really gotta relax, man. Y'all don't understand what we seeing right now. We seeing greatness. I don't know if you ever gonna see these two guys face each other again. Who's to say? Bron on year 20, Steph and been around, 13 now? Like, you probably not gonna see this for a good while. So we relishing in it. It's tied up 2-2 right now. That's a damn good series. Now, I am a Laker fan. Yes. Shout out to me. Goddamn right. I'm a Laker fan. I was a Laker fan when we had Kwame Brown and Smush. The fuck? Smush was great on defense, but the offense, y'all know how it was. Kwame, same thing. Great on defense, but offense, y'all knew how it was. And Kobe had to score 81 to win every fucking game in years. But anyway, another conversation. Rest in peace to my dude Mamba. Rest in power, to the guy Mamba. But Anthony Davis, man, hey, class is in session. We just need consistency out of this guy. My man has been 30-23 game 1. Another game, talk about 13-12. Like 4 of 11 shooting, something crazy like that. And comes back game 4. Hey, 25 and like 15, something crazy like that. You see what I'm saying? So hey, as AD goes, we go. The LA Lakers, literally. Bron has been LeBron. He hasn't scored 30 points in this series yet. You talk about a couple of 20-point, almost triple doubles in both the wins. But I'm gonna give y'all one of the X factors for us. Angelo fucking Russell, man. Round of applause, man. D-Lo been in the building. D-Lo has been in the building. Like, the wins, I'm talking about 20 plus points, and the Lakers wins against these guys, against Golden State, man. You know? And then the two losses, talk about 8 points. 8 points. So I go to show you some right there. Austin Reeves been a little sporadic here and there, but he been getting himself involved and hitting timely shots. Maybe not so much consistent throughout the game, maybe, but he been doing his other thing, getting guys involved off penetration, you know, playmaking, and just hitting timely shots when the Lakers have needed one when he's been open, obviously. And you can't ask for nothing better than that. I know I can't. So as long as he keep doing that, Lakers will be cool. You know, the bench for our Lakers, though, man. Shout out to the bench, man. Gunshot, Hachimura. Goddamn, Lonnie Walker. Way to stay ready, man. Fill out the rotation. Come back in there, drop 12-13 the other night in that blowout win. Hey, way to stay ready. Way to stay ready. Schroeder. Gonna hustle, if nothing else. You know, he a little streaky on the offensive side. When he hot, he off. But, hey, we can use that. He gonna hustle, if nothing else, too. Troy Brown Jr., straight off the bench. Hey, you know, if nothing else, we're gonna get some defense out of him. So it's like, yeah, and I know y'all probably figure like, how the fuck he know these niggas' names, man. Like, I know y'all don't even know who the fuck these niggas is. But I do. It's part of why I'm doing this shit. Like, hey, I'm a little nervous with the shit. Gotta do some research on who you're talking about, things of that nature. So that's all it is. You know, so us Lakers, it'll definitely, I think we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. You know, Vanderbilt's excellent defender in there, along with LeBron, Reeves, and everybody, D-Lo. So I think we gonna be all right. But now, like I say, on to our Golden State Warriors. I've been a Golden State fan for a while. So that's why I wanted this matchup, actually, because as my boy Nature Boy said, beat a man, you gotta beat the man. Yes, you have to beat the man. You have to beat the man. Beat the champ in order to get the champ. I remember 2011 when the Lakers was coming off their back-to-back from beating the Celtics. And the Dallas Mavericks, they destroyed us in the second round, man. Gave our ass the broom. The fucking broom. There's no way in the world, nobody saw that shit coming. They didn't play that bad that year. None of us saw that coming. Dirk was on another level. That whole Dallas team was on another level. And when they beat the champs, they went on to win that year. They beat LeBron and them in that 2011 finals everyone talks about. They beat them like 4-1 or 4-2 if I'm not mistaken. But my point is, it started with them beating the man, the Lakers, the defending champs. It started in the second round. And they went on to just take it. So that's why I'm saying with this Lakers team, if we can beat the Golden State Warriors, the man, who the fuck we can't beat? That's how I'm looking at it. I know you say, Steve, different matchups is different, et cetera, stuff like that. But once again, that championship DNA that Golden State has, man. That coaching. You know, that's a lot. You know, Steve Kerr is hey, y'all talk that Mark Jackson shit y'all want to. Shout out to Mark Jackson. Hey, one of the best basketball minds ever. How he got done out, it was a raw deal. People can say that, whatever. I know some of the inklings behind it. It wasn't about basketball. So, hell, I understand that. But Steve Kerr's been getting this shit off, man. Seriously. He been showing his ass. Mike Brown is now the head coach of Sacramento Kings. And shout out to them, man. De'Aaron Fox, all them dudes. Shout out to them, man. Gunshot, man. They gonna be back. He just went up against a coach who knows everything. Taught him even more than what he knows to get him a second chance at a head coaching job. He had to out-coach him and make some adjustments. Draymond gets suspended You need some more shooting out there, so you start bringing 4 shooters out there. You bring Draymond Green off the bench. You goddamn right. So now in this series, they try to bring JaMychal Green in there. It worked for one game, but hey, they adjusted to that shit. They say, JaMychal, go ahead and make some more threes again. He made a couple, but it wasn't the same. So they trying to get AD out of that lane because they ain't got nobody for our boy, man. They ain't got nobody. Could have used Wiseman for that, but hey, it's another story. Shout out to James Wiseman too, man. Shout out to Wiseman, but hey, man, the all-season Golden State Warriors, man. Hey, Draymond got to be Draymond. He has been a little sporadic here, but shout out to him. He's been doing good. Clay, first game, 9 out of 25. Next game, a man makes 7-8 threes for about 30-something points. Steph gets 12 assists. This is the other guy, though, man. This is the elephant in the room for me, though. Jordan fucking Poole, where the fuck are you at, man? You gotta be kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's a quiet storm coming your way, buddy. Yeah. Let that one just breathe. Jordan Poole. It's a quiet storm coming your way, buddy, if you don't show the fuck up consistently in this series. Show the fuck up. Now, one of the first games you made about 6 threes, they won. I give you shit. After that, it was back to the regular degular. You know? You got paid $130. They figure you the 4th splash brother, so to say, or the 3rd splash brother honorary. You better start splashing some shit, nigga. The fuck? Hey, you too sporadic, man. Start splashing shit. Now, elephant in the room with him also. You out here blowing half a stack, you out here blowing half a milli on my girl Ice Spice. Hey. You let that not throw you off? Come on, fam. Like, I know she a motherfucker. I understand, but come on, fam. That should make you go harder. I just spent $500,000 on this bitch. I gotta go ball. You know what I mean? Come on. The fuck? I gotta go out here and get 30 off the bitch. I just spent half the paycheck on her. If not more, that's a game check. Shit. Now, but Poole gotta show up. If Poole don't show up, Clay don't show up, Draymond don't show up, they're not winning this shit. Because Darvin Ham is determined. Steph is not gonna Steph our ass. Because they've been on Steph ass this series so far. I think the most he might have had was about 25, maybe. And he had to get a few shots to get that up. So no, they've been on Steph ass. Darvin Ham like, nope, you ain't gonna 50-piece our ass like he did in Sacramento. No. It's not gonna happen. You know, it ain't gonna happen. Now I ain't saying Steph can't do it. But it's the efficiency, man. He got to take so many shots to do that shit. And that's part of good defense. I'm going to make you put up 30 to get you 30. And that's how you tire somebody out. That's how you tire out scorers. Make them work hard to get their 30. So if they get their 30, you're taking under 30 shots. I mean, they was getting to the free throw line. Hey, come on, man. I know my shit. Cause where other baskets coming from? Free throws. Shit. So it's gonna be a good ass series, man. Hey, wait, hold on. I can't move on. Wait, Kevon fucking Looney, man. I'll give you 2 gunshots, man. Man got at least 320 rebound games in these playoffs so far. He had 2 against Sacramento, then he had another one in game 1 against the Lakers. And they paid him. Because he's part of that championship core. Draymond, Steph, Clay, and Looney. Him the only core left from the originals. From the original runs. He's the vet now. And Looney ain't even 30 yet. I think Looney is like 27. So he's not even 30 yet. But he's come a long way. So shout out to him, man. You know, so it's going to be a damn good series. This game coming up next. It's halftime of this Heat game right now. But they're going to be next. And I can't wait. I got this Heineken Silver ready. Shout out to them. Chilling on wax right now. Taking a little sip of it. Might bite Blue Moon it for the Laker game. Huh? You know? Hey, we win tonight though, man. I'm taking me a shot, man. Got this Tito sitting up here. Might take a shot of that Tito, Lakers win. Or it's just a good ass game. I'm gonna take me a shot too. I don't give a shit. I got two of my favorite teams. I want the Lakers to win, but I'm not mad if Golden State wins. It's fucking Golden State. The fuck you get mad at Golden State for? I know you can probably say, Steve, I'm sick of them winning. Let somebody win. It is competition. You don't let nobody do shit. You gotta take it. Take it from them. Nobody doesn't want to do anything. Guys work too hard, put too much preparation into this shit to let someone. No. Take it, nigga. Take it. That's how they gotta go with the champs, especially. You can't just edge the champs out. Yeah, you can, but and literally no. You have to destroy them. You have to kick their ass. Like in a box, like when it comes to boxing, you trying to beat the champ. Nah, a decision ain't gonna do it. You have to knock the champ out. Yes, either knock him out, or it's got to be like a mad disadvantage, just mad obvious. You kicking this man's ass without a knockout for the judges to give it to you. So it's the same thing with this basketball stuff. No, you have to blow the champs out. 20, 15. 1 to 3 points, them games can always swing either way. Somebody might make a bad call here and there. Then you gotta talk about the rest. Nah, you don't leave it to that shit. You go in there and you destroy them guys. And that's what those Lakers gotta do. But at the same time, Golden State not finna get nobody shit. I don't see it. They not just finna let the fuck up. So hey, we gonna see how it go. And we gonna move on to the next matchup. One of my favorites also. Phoenix Suns and the Denver Nuggets. Oh, man. Hey, round of applause, man. Series is also tied up at 2-2. They've been getting down doing their thing. You know, Jokic almost had the MVP again. But I said he won't get it no third time. Like, nah. You know, Joel could have easily had it. Joel could have had it last year. And was doing pretty much the same shit he did last year, and he didn't win it. So it was like, nah. Even though Denver had the best record in the West, all that stuff, it was like, nah, man. Because 3 MVPs, do you know how many players in the history of the league have gotten 3 MVPs? The last one was Larry Bird. And y'all not going to tell me Jokic is Larry fucking Bird. The fuck are you talking about, man? No. Don't get me fucked up with Jokic. The man can't jump off of a curve, but it's no one that can really stop this dude at 7 feet. All the fundamentals in the world. They got my man playing point center. Seriously. I'm not even exaggerating when I say point center. They run the shit through him. Literally. They don't have a choice. Actually, when the offense is set up. But hey, he been showing his ass. He put up 50 in the loss in game 4 in Phoenix. But they got beat. He lost by 5. It was a good game. Pretty good game, but nah. Booker, hey, that's the other guy, man. I'm going to get to him in a couple seconds. I'm going to get Jokic his props, though. Shout out to him. He been balling out, though, doing what he got to do. But Devin fucking Booker, man. Hey. Hey, man. Hey. I could have stayed with the Denver Nuggets like Devin Booker. Hey, come on, man. Light-skinned Mamba, as my boy Stephen A. calls it, man. Light-skinned Mamba. Seriously. He on some Kobe shit right now, man. Mid-ranging the shit out you niggas, man. Yeah. All mid-range. I'm lying. That ain't even all mid-range. He busting y'all, he bombing y'all ass from 25, 30 feet too. Cause like I said, you get hot inside out, it's a wrap. Like literally. So it's like, hey, I ain't been having nothing for him. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. Book has been able to get off also with his playmaking. With Chris Paul going down. Shout out to Chris Paul, he'll be back. Groin injury. He went down in game 2. with a groin injury. And show you how valuable Chris was, they was up by like 10 or 11 when he went out. And then it was like a 27 to something run that was just insane the Nuggets went on. It was like a 10, 12 point swing off the back when Chris Paul went out that groin injury. So it's going to be interesting to see when he comes back how they play, because I can say this, from watching the game, the Suns are keeping up pace with how fast Denver plays. Now you got Book doing the playmaking. And it also made Monty Williams have to trust his bitch. What the fuck, man? My man, Injury Shamet, off the bench. Might have said his first name wrong, but I knew his last name Shamet, so. But hey, he goes off for 19. You know? Bench outscored Denver 42 to like 17-19 in game 4. There's no way they're winning that game. Because KD and Dev, you know what they're going to get. You're going to get about 30 apiece from them easy. They had 36 and 34 respectively. So you know what you're going to get from them. Very easy. It's been everybody else. And another dude, DeAndre fucking A. You like Jordan Poole. What the fuck are you, man? Come on. You got your money, 135. Come on. Show your ass up. Where you at? APB out for you. You hiding something? What's up? I rock with you. I actually do. I watched you in Arizona. But hey, gotta show up, man. We had a double-double in the series, but hey, one double-double was about 15, 11, something like that. But nah, Aiden, we need that 2012 action from you, dude. At least a dub, if not more, about 12 to 15 rebounds. We need that out you. If not that, give me about 3-4 block shots. We need that. Block some shit. Change some shots up. We need that. You know? So like I say, it's going to be real interesting to see how Chris Paul comeback affects the pace, the way Phoenix plays, because they playing at a very fast pace right now. And Chris is no spring chicken. I'm 39. Chris is pretty much right there where I'm at. So Chris is no spring chicken. He getting up there to his last hurrah for it. And he likes to really play a lot slower pace with him being a point guard. Ooh, excuse me. Now get me fucked up. Chris Paul is the point guard. Let's not get this shit fucked up. I'm not ever sitting up here slighting Chris Paul at all. But like I said, I know he has to watch this shit and see like, hey man, we got to push this pace. Like we definitely got to push this pace. Because that's how you get to Denver. You got to keep up with him. And they've been able to keep up with him so far. You know, and Kevin Durant's been Kevin Durant, man. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to KD. Win or lose, he been him. He been blocking shit. Had like 11 assists one of the games. You know, rebounding everywhere. KD's KD, man. People want to talk about him jumping from team to team. I'm not a fan of it either myself, but I am never, ever going to question the greatness of Kevin fucking Durant. I remember this man, that press conference, so famous. Y'all know who I am. I know who I am, right? See, I'm Kevin Durant. Legendary. You know what I'm saying? The man went off and had 38 in like 3-4 straight playoff games when they played like the Clippers or somebody that year. It was 2018, that last championship they won. Like, he went the fuck off. And even that Golden State team, people gotta understand. Yeah, he came out to a 70-win team, but that 70-win team lost without Kevin Durant. He got them, they won too. Now, this can also be said though. He ain't won since he left Golden State. That's the problem. Golden State done won without him. Yeah, I said it. You can get a double gunshot on that one. That's the problem. He ain't won since he left Golden State. And it's been what? 19, 20, 21. It's been about 5 years now. Steph got another one with the Finals MVP. Not saying KD can't, cause you the guy like with a guy like Booker. Oh my goodness, why the fuck you can't? I think they could do something special actually. I think they're going on one of the craziest runs we've ever seen. I definitely think that. So, but on to these Nuggets. Playoff Jamal Murray, man. My man's back in the building. Playoff Jamal Murray. Come on, man. This guy is back. Giving you niggas 40 pieces. He's putting up 50 in the bubble playoffs, him and Donovan, you know what I'm saying? But hey, he's showing it. He's back. A little sporadic in this series so far, but he's still averaging about damn near 30. A little efficient, shooting around about 45, close to the 50. About 37 from three-point range. Might be higher than that, but I know for last time I checked, it was 37. So, hey, playoff Murray is in the building. And I think this next game, he probably going to show his ass, too, is why it's going to be good. He going to show the fuck up, too, because Jokic put up the 50. And Murray had the 28, but he had, like I say, it was good defense. He had to get 25 points to get his 28. That ain't good, man. That ain't good at all. He worked his ass off to get them 28 points. You know how tired you are shooting 25 shots? You know, you made about 13, 14 of them. That ain't a bad percentage, but once again, it's 25, and you got around the same thing. That's not that efficient. Not efficient where you need to be. So I think he'll be a lot more efficient this game, though, because they're going to send it on Jokic with him giving him the 50. They're going to try to shut down everybody else with your Murrays, you know. Porter Jr., shout out to him. Been a little up and down, paid him some money, but, you know, he's a little bit more of a catch and shoot guy. He can create his own shot here and there, but a little bit more of a catch and shoot, you know. But nonetheless, they need more out of him, for sure. KCP, Catwell Pope, shout out to him. Gunshot. Look, you know what I say, look up and down, but for the most part, been present in the series. You know, he helped get him halfway back in it last game. But I'm going to get y'all, once again, I'm going to get y'all the elephant in the room with them, though. Aaron Gordon, come on, man, where you at? I'm giving you a gunshot because you have actually been showed up outside of game 4. You have showed up in the first 3 games and in the playoffs so far. You've been doing it. Because he was at all-star level during the regular season for the Nuggets. That's what made them be number 1 in the West and be like, okay, these guys can do it because you already know what they got with Murray and Jokic. He's that third tier to them. Athletic, can shoot the ball, spacing, you can't leave him open because he can't hit it. You know, still got the athleticism, will dunk all over your fucking head. You know? So it's like, hey, you can't ignore him. But he has to be that third guy for them. It can't be Porter Jr. I've been hearing some folks say Porter Jr. That'd be excellent if it was, but I don't think Porter Jr. But Porter Jr. ain't Aaron Gordon. Not yet. Not yet. He can get there now, don't get me wrong, because if Porter Jr. start doing it, y'all really out of here. So we just going to see how it goes. We definitely going to see how that goes. You know, Denver has a very deep bench, you know, a little deeper than Phoenix. But we're going to see if Monty Williams sticks with his winning formula and trusts the bench guys more, which I think he will, because at this point, I don't even think he has a choice. Because Chris might not come back to game. Chris might, if he don't come, they say Chris will come back by game 5 with that groin injury. So if Chris comes back, we'll see how it goes. But even if he does, you still got your backup, Cameron Payne. He's back from an injury. He didn't play that bad last game. Played pretty good for the most part. He's another guy that can push the pace if you don't have Booker initiating the offense. So that's the thing. If Phoenix don't keep up that pace for Denver, I don't see them winning this shit. They can play the slow down ball, but at some point they have to push it. They have to put pressure on Denver not to get set up, because I think Denver's is a better defensive team than Phoenix is. So when Phoenix pushes the pace, it doesn't let Denver set up on defense. They can get their point. They can get quick points out of Booker and KD. And then with the defense honing in on them, you got your other guys who will be open as well. So I definitely can say Phoenix can go either way, but I just like them a lot better pushing the pace because they're not a better defensive team than Denver. Denver can lock down when the defense is set up a lot better. And now it's tough because now defense is honed in only on two guys, Booker and KD pretty much. So, like I said, I allowed, what I'm saying earlier, Knicks, 99, Sprewell, and Houston. Defense is only worried about those two guys. They were like everybody else, y'all beat us. They had, Larry Johnson, who wasn't himself like he was, so, and a few other guys I can't remember right now, but hey, it was what it was. So, like I say, playoffs are excellent right now. We're going to see how it goes, We're going to see how it turns out in a minute. This Miami Heat Knicks game in the third quarter. Miami's up 60-67. With about 7 minutes to go in the third, so we're going to see how this turns out. See, now I'm getting to some music shit now, though. I'm switching things to some music. I remember they brought up this top 50 rappers of all time list. I think it was Billboard or somebody. And they put Jay-Z up there as number 1, Nas was 2, and shout out to my dudes, man. Oh, man, gunshot for both of them. My favorite 2 rappers. Man. Matter of fact, I take them against anybody. Anybody. Yes. Anybody. That's like Magic and Michael. Kobe and LeBron. For this generation, at least. I'm taking them. Shit, Steph and LeBron, this generation. Shit. But those 2 is it. I think people know how I feel about Hov, so I'm going to get into him in a sec. But Nas, man. Him and Hit Boy is dropping shit on you niggas' heads, man. I mean, dropping shit. This man's on the 3rd installment of King's Disease. Y'all know how pissed off I am. I missed that concert. What the fuck? That's a gunshot to myself for missing it. I hate it here. I missed it, man. My man got 3 classics. I'm saying it. He got 3 classics, y'all. Do y'all understand the fuck him and Hit Boy is doing? 3 classics. In 3 years. The fuck? 2020, the first King Disease. They was airing that shit on ABC. That's how he got the Grammy. Come on, man. Nigga got a Grammy finally. And my man 21 was talking about he irrelevant, man. Hey, and I fuck with 21. He's one of the few younger guys I fuck with. Shout out to 21. I fuck with him. But nah, fam. And they patched it up. He came out and said this shit. Nah, it ain't relevant, whatever. Came back and did a song with the guy. You had to. This man been tearing shit up. Been tearing shit up musically. And don't even get me started on the fucking the outside of rap shit. What he doing with Mass Appeal and Hennessy and the rest of this shit he got going on. Don't you get me started with Nas. Nas out here balling on you niggas. he can't, hey, he a late bloomer like me, but hey, he balling on you niggas, man. The man that signed Dave East, got East out here popping. Shit. Come on, man. Y'all can't talk that shit about Esco no more, man. That shit over with. Esco don't drop nothing else. He solidified. Billboard got that right, putting him at number 2. He over all you niggas. Yes, I said it, because he's still going. And that's why I love what him and Jay-Z got going on, because even one of the songs on the album, nigga says, I sit back in the Range Rover, you know what I'm saying, depicting verses from Takeover. Sometimes I test a nigga over, like, nigga, this ain't over, you know what I'm saying? Laughing, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it ain't over, nigga. Shit. You know, it's almost like it's friendly now that they cool, but it's like he keeping the rivalry going on some friendly shit. Like, people even say Jay-Z comes out and drops some shit when Nas drops some shit. There's some friendly rivalry shit they got going on now, because there ain't no beef now with them niggas. They about as cool as they probably could be right now. And that's beautiful too, man. That's still why I say that's the greatest battle in the history of hip hop, and it always will be, because it stayed on wax. Nothing happened from it. Nobody put hands on nobody crews got involved, none of that. They kept it straight on wax, and they got disrespectful. Yes, they did. But once again, they kept it on wax. Kept it on wax. And that's what hip hop was invented for. This shit was invented to stop people from shooting each other, killing each other, all that. You mad at your mans? Alright, go rap that shit out. You mad at somebody else? Okay, y'all dance that shit out. DJ it out. Whatever the fuck, we can go in competition and get our frustrations or whatever the fuck we got off in another form without physically harming someone. Come on, man. Yes, that's what this shit was about. That's what this shit is about. But niggas is bringing the bullshit to the game. Everybody mama getting killed. Left and right. Because they bringing the lifestyle that they coming from. Niggas hop out of the lifestyle to a different lifestyle. And you talked about your previous lifestyle in the music, but you wasn't in that lifestyle no more. You grew with your music. You niggas are scared to grow with your music. And that's what makes these guys, Hov and Nas, number 1 and 2. These guys have grown with their music. We've watched it. Every single thing damn that they went through in life, they put that shit in the music, and we've heard and saw the shit. My man Nas had one of his last, even before this, another classic album, Life is Good. My man on there with a divorce dress with his ex-wife. Are you fucking kidding me? The fuck? Come on, man. Talked about all that shit on that album. I say, if you a man going through divorce, listen to Life is Good. It'll help you out. It'll help you out. It will definitely help you out. Because you can tell he loved his ex-wife. He loved her. Shout out to Khalees. He loved her. For one reason or another, just didn't work out. I don't know who was right or wrong. Just didn't work out. The love was there, but regardless, these men have grown with their music, man. You watch all of them go from talking about this and living this lifestyle to talking about that and living this lifestyle. They've grown. And not just that, their fan base has grown with them too. And that's the thing. They didn't care about leaving their fans behind. And that's what's wrong with you niggas, man. Y'all scared to leave y'all fans behind. And don't get me wrong, I know it's not easy. But if your fans are your fans, they gonna roll right with you. They're gonna grow with you, because we're all supposed to be growing and evolving. Always. In some form of fashion. And if you're not growing and evolving positive, you're growing and evolving negative. There's only a couple ways to go about this shit. One way or another. So it's like, man, you know, it's beautiful to watch, man. It's beautiful to watch the progression of these men. You know, both of them dads now. And it's just beautiful to watch, man. Now, another thing I'm getting to before I get into Hov, because Hov is Hov, I ain't getting into that. This Jim Jones Pusha T shit. Hey, that was funny, man. I fuck with Jim Jones, but hey, Jimmy. Pusha deserves to be on that 50 rappers list, man. I'm sorry. I'm with you. Hey, you Dipset, you Jim. First off, you had one of the, 2018, you had album of the year, arguably. Hey, I get it, Jim. You been making some shit. You arguably the best music maker in Dipset, some folks would say. No, because you still going. But see, I want to tell the folks the difference between, you know what I'm saying, Jim and Cam. And they ain't really talks as that versus. Because that versus was just, you know, Jadakiss gave them niggas a bloodbath. No, the Locks did. But, you know, Styles is Styles and everything. Sheik did his thing too. But hey, come on, we all know what happened, man. Jada went Jada. He brought out the cheat code and it was a wrap. He just went out there and bloodbathed them niggas. Literally. At the Garden. And Jimmy talking about you want a rematch. No, you don't. It was at the Garden, Jim. Where the fuck else you gonna have a rematch at, my nigga? It's at the Garden. Big ass Garden. That's why I watched that interview on Drink. That's why I watched the interview on Drink Champ. Jada was just on. He was like, "No, I'm not doing that shit again. I do it with somebody else." Nah, man. I ain't doing that again. That's y'all fault. Y'all wasn't on the par. Cause see, them dudes went and rehearsed. They shit. Y'all thought cause y'all had probably bigger records, more popular records, y'all was more popping, swag, all that shit. Y'all thought that was gonna win. No, this is the Locks. Y'all niggas had to show the fuck up. Bring the bars out. Bring the performance out. Y'all had to bring it all, mess with these dudes. And I'm so happy it went like that. Cause it showed everybody popularity don't always do it. It's cool. It means something, don't get me wrong. But hey, you have to perform. And if you don't perform, you will get outperformed. Just like they did. That's how it go. That is how it go. But nah, Jim. Pusha is another one. He deserved to be on that 50 greatest rappers list for Billboard. He deserves it. I'm going to tell you the first things why. Jim, I don't know if Baller was number one. I'm about to go back and do my research. I don't know if Baller was number one, but culturally he had a lot of big influence. We know what it did. Put him up there. Hey, Ballin' is ballin'. We'll never take away from Jimmy. That was a big moment in hip hop. It sure the fuck was. Dipset was on top of New York, if not the world, or the culture, at least around that time. So it was a moment. Definitely was. But hey, Jim ain't never had a number one album, man. Pusha's last album was just Grammy nominated and it went number one on the Billboard, man. I can tell you this right now. Pusha has a fan base of 87 to at least 100,000, man. Push drops that album right now. 87,000 at least are going to buy his shit. And with labels, the money they put out this shit, it costs like 100 stacks at least, or at least a quarter of that to promote the shit, market and all that. So they'll get that back in the first week. Fucking with him. Production costs, studio time, whatever the fuck, they'll get that back off. Hey, you know what I mean? That's coming back with Push. He got that type of fan base. And it ain't just coke rap either. It ain't just drug stuff. A man is married, shout out to him. No wifey. Shout out. And we all know how nice this guy is, man. Jim, you even have to acknowledge that. He can rap his ass off. But you went out there talking about all this swag stuff and shit. Who wants to be like him? All that stuff. And I'm not saying it don't mean nothing, Jim. It does. But hey, come on, man. Like, you are you and he's him. My man been nominated for 2 Grammys. Twice. Last 3 years. You know what I mean? Like, he's been in the best rap album category twice. If you talk about the masses now, it can't get more masses than that. No, the Grammys don't get it right all the time. But what I want to talk about is, let's talk about when they do get it right. No one ever talks about that shit. We always talk about when they get it wrong. We quiet when they get this shit right. We quiet. Or if not quiet, we not as loud. What's up? They got it right when they gave Nas the Grammy. Shit, motherfuckers, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they ain't gotten it right before. Not that often, maybe. Some would say. I'll even give motherfuckers that. But once again, my point is just to be nominated, man. That goes a long way. That goes on your resume as an artist. You are Grammy nominated. If not winning. Y'all see Cardi, she won the best rap album. She ain't put out an album in 5 fucking years. Are you kidding me? You know what the fuck winning does for you? All type of endorsements and deals and all type of shit come your way. You don't have to rap no more, arguably. Not if you don't want to. You start getting too much sad money, especially in this game nowadays. Are you kidding me, man? Shout out to Cardi too. Round of applause. I'm a Nicki dude, man. I ain't gonna stunt about that shit. Nicki is number one to me. But I am not ever gonna slight Cardi, man. She deserves everything just for the fact that I say she bust her ass. I can give Cardi B that. She didn't bust her ass. You know, she the most skilled? No. Can she get better? I think so. I put up on one of the Twitter things for the Tomorrow verse, which I don't know if she wrote. I think she probably wrote that one though. That's probably her. Everybody says Party writes that shit. She got ghostwriters, etc., etc. Yes, she does. I think it's a few she might have wrote herself. Maybe not all or most, but I think it's a few she wrote. That Tomorrow, Gorilla, I think she did that one. But regardless, Grammy nominated is a lot. So Push deserves his props. And we talk about a guy who's been part of one of the best rap groups in the last 15 years, the Clips. These guys got 3-4 classics together, man. Shout out to Malice, man. Gunshot. We know what he did with the Clips. Good music, him and Ye. My man, look, Daytona is a classic album with 7 songs on it. Picture that. Picture that, man. He has a classic 7-song album. 7 songs. Classic. Come on, man. That's all I'm saying, Jim. That's all I'm saying. Anyone. Because I've had this debate with folks on Facebook, you know, social media, everywhere. Like, it was a nice little debate last month, you know, end of last month. Like, hey, you know, Push is one of those, man. Jim, you one of those too now. You ain't quite him, though. Because even you acknowledge, bar for bar, he can rap his ass off. You ain't fuck with him. Now, everything else, you can make an argument, Jim. Your song making is great. You make great songs. You know, you've been getting better, actually, with time, Jim. Lyrically, you're even better than you were. But Push been there. Push been there, man. He been there. So he's accomplished shit in a group, and he's accomplished just as much solo. And I don't care what he says. We can talk about when somebody dropping all that shit, your album easy to get number one. It ain't easy to get number one on the Billboard 200. It's all type of other musical genres that's out here. I don't give a fuck if ain't nobody major dropping. A number one album still means is an accomplishment, man. That's an accomplishment in itself. So we gotta we can't take that away from him, man. Push is Push. Jim, you. But Pusha T is Pusha T, man. I was also happy about them giving Lil Wayne his props. He was 7th on the list. Drake was up there around about 4th, 5th, somewhere in there. I'd look at it again, but I was happy with them. like I say, Billboard, hey, you know, they ain't do too bad to me. Some things I would have rearranged the list a little bit, would have moved some folks up more, but they ain't do too bad though. I've seen worse lists. I've seen way worse. I've seen way worse. So they ain't do that bad. Shout out to them, man. They ain't do that bad. You know, but now I'm gonna switch that up and I'm gonna end this music topic with my boy Hove, man. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to Hove, man. Like, seriously. This dude, his verses, dog, God did, man. Hey, man. 2 gunshots for God did, man. That nigga was so smooth. He went up on the Grammys to perform that shit at the table with his guys sitting down. I'm not even standing up for you niggas. I ain't even stand up. I'm gonna sit down and drop this shit. At the table full of fruit, the best food, all that shit. Might have been props, but hey, just the outlook, man. Please say I'm not even standing up for y'all, man. And he told everybody, you're welcome, y'all, welcome. People's always a long verse. When you break that verse down, that ain't his best verse, but man, alright, like I say, man. We take it for granted with Hov because he makes it so effortless, man. We've been watching this shit and hearing it for about 20 years. When someone makes some shit so easy, we all take it for granted. But that's part of the gift of the talent of that person. To make this shit look so easy and smooth. Either you get tired of it, or you might not respect it because you're taking it for granted. But then what happens is we don't hear that, we be the hardest, man. He fell the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do that. But this guy's him, man. And what I've been seeing on the internet is a very popular thing to start doing. I've seen folks, he's that dude for me because you can tell how people go out their way to say he ain't that. And the arguments are ass, man. The arguments you niggas come with to discredit this nigga is ass, man. Y'all know he him. Y'all know he's Timothy, as they would say. But y'all go out y'all way to discredit this man. It's funny as fuck, man. But as he says in one of his verses, he got a dark night feeling. Either die the hero, or you stay around long enough, now you the bad guy. You know? And that's where he at right now. You talk about a guy who was anti-industry coming to the game, fuck the industry, y'all wanna let me in, blah, 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 all that. But hey, now he's the industry champ. And now the industry has been accepting him for so long, Rock Nation, they are the industry. Go look at their roster, they are the industry. Shit. Their management, come on, man. Shout out to them too, man. I had to laugh. You know I put the laugh on one? Because it's funny what they doing, man. Quiet Giants. Quiet Giants, man. They over there doing it. Ah, shit. Brunson, oh boy. Hope he ain't fucking that up, stepping on somebody's foot. But anyway, they down 10:59 left to go. So we gonna see how this one turn out. They still in it, but hey, hope Brunson ain't go down, man. I don't wanna see that shit. Like, no. Like, no. But hey, back to Hov. It's like, I saw some folks talk about Hov was never number one at no point in time. DMX, Eminem, all that shit. I was like, wait a minute. X and Hov in 98 when Hov blew the fuck up. Him and X sold just as much if Hov did not outsell him. One sold 4, the other one sold 5. But even in that year, you know how hot Jay-Z was? That album stayed number 1 on the chart for like a month and a half, 2 months almost. What the fuck? That's a classic album. Some folks consider that a classic. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? You can't name me a song on that album that won't be in rotation in somebody's bar or club at a mix somewhere right now. Jigga what? Jigga who? Can I get it? Like, stop it. People, what are y'all talking about? And then to top it off, they went on the biggest hip-hop tour around that time. And you know what the fuck it was called? The Hard Knock Life Tour. Oh, the fucking irony, man. The irony. After the song, the irony. So you know who the headliner is. But X was supposed to have been better than him that year. They even had a battle. They even battled. Which could have went either way. Some folks say X won, some folks say J won. Could have went either way. You can have that even, fine. But even that year, man, they showed X saying it, man. Hove's his mentor. Even X said he looked up to the dude. What the fuck? Come on, man. Like, stop that. Where was X at 96? He was coming, but come on, man. We know what Jay-Z was doing in 96. Reasonable doubt. Stop it. Stop it. 97, X started hitting him a little bit more. Actually, him on Mace album, shit like that. He started, but come on, like I say, we not gonna act like that. Come on, man. And I think that happens in the industry overall. That when you become the industry favorite or preferred, or the industry accepts you, celebrates you, whatever, now the people want to turn against you. Because I think the people and the fans are always anti-industry, obviously for their reasons. So they figure you're selling out, blah, 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 whatever. I mean, he said it in his songs. So truthfully, it went around like common sense. I sold 5 million. I ain't rhyming like common sense. Like, come on, man. He said it did. But like I said, man, it's been wild to watch the whole slander online, hearing it to people. And like I say, I'm not even saying a person has to think he's the best or whatever. But for me, if you gonna say he ain't that dude, just to me personally, it's only 2 guys you better bring up. One of them is Nas, obviously. I just gave him his props, obviously, and the other one is Eminem. That's it. That's still out here. That's it. And in the new generation, okay, you go Drake and J. Cole. Jay-Z discovered J. Cole, signed him, got him out here, so that kind of, you know what I mean? Drake is Drake, though. So I'm not mad at anyone else who says that about Drake. Drake is like the Hove of anyone's time under 30. I'm not mad at that. But let's not act like all these dudes wasn't watching Hove. Let's stop it, man. Stop it. Let's stop it, man. And we gonna argue with some substance. Debate with some substance. Let's do that one. But y'all gotta stop this Hove slander, man. And the Biggie and Pac shit, that shit been over with. Now, Pac is like a different universe, so to say. Talking about a man who balanced rapping and acting. Wasn't the best technical, but just rapping, but just the ability to just be felt and, you know, stories and his cadence, things of that nature, sure. That's another one I won't quite argue it too hard. I'll argue it for the reasons I just said, the lyrical ability and all that type of stuff, accomplishments, etc. But outside of that, I won't argue it too hard. You know, Pac is Pac. So hey. Biggie, hell, I was watching Lil C talk some shit. He said Biggie admitted that Hove was a little nicer than him. And this was back then. And also, I'll let you folks know, before I get off the Hove topic, Biggie was the one that told the world that Hove was next in line to be the best from New York. He the one that put niggas on to Jay-Z. Told you niggas, hey, this nigga coming. He coming. So if the hottest dude, arguably around that time, is telling y'all this guy's coming, and they got songs together. So if y'all don't believe the shit, they got songs together. Go back to Brooklyn's Finest, go back to I Love the Dough on Life After Death, and you tell me who out-rapped who. I say Biggie got him edged him a slightly on Brooklyn's Finest, on Jay-Z's album, Reasonable Doubt, and then I say, man, Jay got his ass on I Love the Dough on Life After Death. Y'all go look at the shit, you let me know what the fuck y'all think. But don't sit up there and tell me he couldn't have been who he was if Biggie was alive when he was rapping against the man when he was a fucking live. Stop it. That's all I'm saying, man. So, hey, shout out to him, man. He's still the best to me and to Billboard. and then I'll leave it at this too. The best means skill. Greatest is so much about accomplishments. So those are two different words, two different definitions. You might have the best skill, but what have you accomplished with your skill? Or your skill being a big part of that. What have you accomplished? Because if you go back with skills bar for bar, shit. What Nas say on Ether ain't no best. Who's the best? Pac, Nas and Big ain't no best. Because that can go all day long. If we talk about lyrical ability, it can go all day long. But for me, while Hove is Hove, it's a whole bar for every situation in life. He got a bar for it. And I'm not talking about any bar. He got a bar for whatever the fuck you are dealing with in your life. I don't care if your wife out here, you know what I'm saying, whatever, your girl, family, betrayal, I don't give a shit. He's rapped about all this shit in life. Some shit anyone can take from and it puts them on your mind, learn from it, grow from it, etc., whatever. He's grown with this shit because he's grown with his music. That's why he's the best. He's the best / greatest to do this shit. You watch this man go from Money Cash Hoes to, 444. Man had apologized to his wife at, he got caught. You know what I'm saying? Whole album about this shit. And it sounded damn good. Another classic. I'm gonna finish my whole thing on hold my YouTube. I got a whole other thing to finish on him because y'all got this man fucked up. Y'all just been enjoying the Drake and greatness while you here. You know? But I'm gonna switch that now. Switching on, so now we're gonna go into this relationship shit. Something I've been seeing too on social media nowadays. My homegirl, Ebony K, she comes out here and let me shout out to her, man. Let me give her a prop, no one. Cause beautiful woman, gorgeous. I mean bad, man. Gorgeous. Even at 40, gorgeous. I am not gonna slight her one bit. Gorgeous, man. Absolutely gorgeous, right? But she goes out here and says she don't want to date a bus driver, blah, 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 all that. And it wasn't even so much her talk about she wouldn't date the bus driver. It was how she articulated her preferring to not date a bus driver. Her articulation, her tone, her cadence, her delivery, shitted on the working class men, working class people, period. The people who lay the groundwork for how this shit is ran out here in the world. If nothing else, the pandemic shows you what? Essential workers. My security ass is out here in this shit. Security is an essential job. People can't do their fucking jobs without fucking security nowadays, hardly. So how you gonna sit up there and shit on them? Essential workers. Everyday people. They're not up in the 1 to 5%. Some of them might not ever get there. But that don't mean you sit up there. And once again, your preference could be your preference out here. But I'm bringing her up to a brighter point, a bigger point. Y'all gotta stop acting like average is such a horrible thing, man. Shit was going a lot better in this dating world when average was not looked at as the worst thing in the world. But social media, a lot of this other shit done fucked it up to where it's like, alright, if you don't have $40 million, $100 million, all that shit, you're not worth anything, you're not valuable, etc., especially as a man. It's the most nutball shit I've seen in I don't know how long. Because now that has 90% of women, arguably, chasing the 1 to 5% of men who are in a 1 to 5% tax bracket. Come on, man. Yeah, I said it. 90% of women are chasing the 1 to 5% of men. Are you fucking kidding me? And then it's the real kicker. When those 1 to 5% of men don't want a lot of they 90 don't want their ass. They talk about ain't no good men out here. No, your preference don't prefer your ass. Yes. Let's talk about that one. Your preference not preferring your ass. Let's talk about that shit. So we all got that shit fucked up. People. I ain't just gonna say women. People got that shit fucked up. Because that's how it has to work. You can prefer or want whatever you want out here. But does what you want you back? It has to work that way. It can't be forced on either side. And a lot of times what made the dating atmosphere a lot more great and fun and suitable was, okay, if a person didn't get the best paying person in the world or whatever the case was, it was more so about their tangibles, man. How a person treated you. Were they loyal to you? Were they high in character, morals, etc., shit like that? Now, of course, I'm not saying go out and fuck with a broke ass motherfucker. Somebody who ain't trying. Not ever saying that shit. That's why I say, actually, I agree with Ebony as far as just her overall point, push for better. Absolutely, we all supposed to push for better. Sure, I agree with that. But just because a person's not in a certain position, I'm not ever finna turn my nose up at their ass. No. Oh, hell no. I'm not turning my nose up at them. Those intangibles better be on point, though. If we go, you know what I'm saying? And not just that. I'll go to the finances. Let's take that to finances. Damn it, if I got 40,000 and you got 40, all right, now we got 80. We can make this shit work. Let's do it. Fuck. We can do it. I got 60, you got 60, that's $120. Let's do it. Fuck you talking about? That's what people did. They came together. Because in this world nowadays, you need more than one income anyway. The average person. And even if you is holding down by yourself, man or woman, who the fuck wouldn't want some additional help to that, to just lessen the load? Even if the load ain't that heavy for you. You mean to tell me you wouldn't mind the fuck? Come on, man. Once again, that's like Golden State adding on Kevin Durant. They won already. Came back and lost. See, they might have needed a little bit more. What they do? They went and got an add on. 1, 2 more. What the fuck? Come on, man. Let's knock it off with this elitist bullshit, man. Matter of fact, I ain't even mad at the elitists, but it's an exclusive place. So that means people have to stop passing over the 80 or 90% for the 1 to 5. It ain't enough to go around. It's only 1 to 5%. So if you don't get the 1 to 5, what, you just gonna be by yourself? What the fuck are y'all niggas talking about, man? Come on. That's what we doing. It's a real spoiled brat mentality, man. I can't have my way. I don't want nothing. It's bullshit. And it's only self-destructive, to be honest with you. It's self-destructive than a motherfucker. Because no one is 100% out here. You might get 80 to 90% of what you require in a person, but you ain't getting no 100. Because we're all flawed human beings. We all have flaws. We all have shortcomings, etc. If it ain't the financial, it could be the intangible. If it ain't the intangible, it could be the financial. Like, it's gonna be a flaw somewhere. But that's also what makes the journey great, to have one person. And if you're growing, you can fix those flaws. With some assistance, obviously. But it can be fixed. And that's one of the purposes of having a partner. Y'all be there with each other to fix each other's flaws, and y'all both become better. That's how it's supposed. Hey man, I'm dropping this. I'm killing that one. That was a bar. Come on, man. I did that one, man. That's one of the purposes of having a partner. Y'all, if nothing else, y'all are there to elevate each other. If both sides just walk into each other a finished product, what the fuck is the point of the goddamn journey of being together? Y'all got this shit fucked up. For real. Y'all got this shit crisscrossed backwards, man. Like, seriously. I got my standards, but once again, I know good and damn well not to turn my nose up at certain people just because they not, you know what I'm saying? Only thing I've ever told a woman is, hey, just try. You get an A for effort. Anyone's out here busting the effort, I'm always gonna roll with you. The minute you stop putting in the effort, I ain't fucking with you. Cause I'm not the only motherfucker in this situation trying to elevate myself and us. I need my partner doing the same thing. Making the effort to elevate. God damn, my man just dunked shit. Martin just shitted on these niggas. God damn. Ooh-wee. 101 to 93, Miami. 4 minutes left. Niggas better come on, man. 3-1. I told Jimmy ain't playing with these niggas. They not. Randall been showing up too, but hey, it's like they can't get stops, man. They just trading buckets. That ain't gonna do it. You have to get stops, man. That ain't gonna do it. Ooh, pump fake. And look at that. Oh yeah, Brunson right there too. Yeah, it wasn't nobody there. Yeah, I see why he ducked on his ass. I see exactly why. Got him good. But yeah, good people, we gotta sit up there and stop taking each other, you know what I'm saying, just for granted, as far as just, okay, I have to have this, or that's it. Average is not bad. It's exactly what it says. Average. Even mediocre is not bad. It's mediocre. It's not bad. Now, should you stay that way? Of course not. But once again, is it the end of your life? No. Because I don't think people who are in this lane, I don't think anyone will ever sit up there and just be okay with it as long as they're living. I think everyone's going to always try to elevate themselves. Now that's a different conversation, because you always ask yourself, okay, at what pace is a person trying to elevate themselves? What is that fire kicking at? How bad do they want to elevate themselves from being mediocre or average? But like I said, man, you know, I matter of fact, I'll quote an old Prince song, man, Pop Life, man. Everybody want to be on top. Everybody can't be on top. Everybody got a purpose, man. Everybody play a role, and the role ain't always at the top. Because if everyone was at the top, it ain't the top no more. Because it's not exclusive. I'm gonna tell y'all, man, the top, it takes so much intangible work and sacrifice to get to the top and just stay there. Also, a lot of folks are not willing to put in the work or even be afforded the same opportunities, etc. So you gotta appreciate them folks who are at the top, but they're in a very exclusive class. And especially with the men, they're going to exercise their options more times than not. So that's another thing too. Women don't want to share the 1 to 5% of men, because you have to understand those 1 to 5% of men who are in that bracket, that tax bracket, they're going to exercise their 90% of options of women that they have more times than not. I am smoking this shit. What the fuck, man? Come on. Y'all know I ain't lying. That is how it go. So, ladies, y'all have to understand that. And as Chris Rock says to the famous comedian, hey, men are as faithful as their options. Goddamn right. That's it. So, ladies, rest in power to Kevin Samuels. He even quoted this one time. You want a faithful dude more times than not, you got to get you a guy who ain't got that many options to begin with. Because a lot of times too, men grow into being faithful. They do it out of necessity, not because they want to. Now don't get me wrong, you got some guys who just don't like juggling and stuff like that, so they'll stick with one woman because they don't want to deal with what comes with juggling different women and stuff like that. That's not for everybody. But more times than not, the average guy, he elevates himself, his options elevate, and he's going to exercise his options. Because as he's elevating himself, he's already on his purpose, so a woman may not be his biggest priority. He's going to stick in his purpose. So whatever he wants to do outside of that purpose, he may not want to commit, may not have time for it, whatever. But he's still sticking to his purpose. His purpose may not to be commit to one woman. His purpose may be just stick to his purpose and just keep exercising the options that he has. It's subjective, but hey, it's no one size fit all out here. It just ain't, people. So we gotta understand that. And I think once we understand that, we'll be a lot better off out here. A whole lot better off. Uh-oh, come on, Knicks. Come on, minute left. Oh, come on, Jalen, need that 3. Oh, nope, missed it. Y'all ain't thinking turn right to subject to the middle of the game. It's a minute left. So hey, it is what it is. But yeah, man, average is not bad, people. Average is not bad. We need to start learning how to come together more and build with one another, man. And also, now I say this before I get out of here, because I know I can hear women saying this shit too. When you build with a man, once you get to the top, he leave your ass, blah, blah, blah. Yes, that's happened. But that don't mean you stop. But that don't mean you stop that. You can watch it, yeah. But that don't mean you stop that. Because a man who you build with, if he has his heart in the right place, a legit man, he's gonna appreciate that build, that struggle you went through with him all that. He's gonna appreciate that. And also, yeah, our experiences dictate how we react to stuff, but can't let that dictate you. So if you are a woman out here, don't look down on the average guy, especially if he's trying. Now, if he just one of them dudes out here just on some bullshit, he not trying to elevate himself, then yeah, cool, FBK his ass. FBK that nigga. But if he trying though, nah, sweetheart, don't you dare. Cause as they say, who you shit on the bottom, hey, you got to see their ass once they're at the top. And you can't get mad when they shit on your ass back once they arrive to the top. I'm not saying they should, but you can't get mad if they do. Cause look how you treat their ass when they was on the bottom and actually trying. Actually trying. We ain't talking about the guys who not trying. We talking about the guys who are. Women don't want to rock with them guys. They want a finished product. But that's why they get shitted on by the guys who are finished. Because it's like, they like, women, I don't need you. I'm finished. I'm finished. I got this. Without you. And you got women saying the same shit too, but it's different for a woman. Men can go without for a while. As far as just the companionship. We need it too, don't get me wrong. We can go without it for a while. Women, not so much. Women are naturally social creatures. They need someone, if nothing else, to socialize with more than men, in my opinion, to me. And you see it. A lot of these women out here with all this money and all this shit, they are miserable. Big house, car, got this, got that. You don't have a family. You don't have a stable mate. Someone to share all this shit with. You know how boring it is to have all these type of shits and you have no one to have fun with this shit? Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck, man? Gunshot. That shit is trash, man. Who the hell wants to be rich alone? You ain't got nobody to share this shit with. You can only have so many girls trips. Y'all gonna get tired of each other. At some point. Where's your man? Like, come on, man. That's what I mean. So we gotta stop looking down on the average, man. We gotta stop looking down on the average. Not saying you should stay there. But don't look down either, especially on the average that's trying. You see an average person out there trying to better themselves, then the ones you definitely stick with, because they are not gonna stay average. They will grow. They will definitely grow. So that's it. I had to come and get that shit off for y'all, man. Did 3 different topics out here, man. So I think I did pretty damn good. I know y'all gonna let me know how I did, but hey, I gave y'all the sports, gave y'all the relationships, gave y'all the music. You know what I mean? Hey, this is one of my best. I'm gonna give myself a round of applause, man. Hey, I know I killed this shit today. Top that, podcasters. Top that shit. I'm coming. Shit. I'm coming. So hey. And that's how we gonna keep it too, man. We gonna do at least 3 topics in one episode. We gonna keep this ball rolling. And we ain't finna stop. You know, see y'all at the top. Top gets lonely, but hell. It's only 1 to 5%, baby. Everybody can't be there, especially not at the same time. So hey. The journey is fun up there. So hey, I'm with it. So it's cool, man. So hey, I'm getting out of here. Love everybody listening. Y'all catch this podcast once again on Spreaker.com. Stephen Eskridge, catch me on YouTube, my YouTube channel, Stephen Eskridge, Spotify, Stephen Eskridge, iHeart, Google Podcasts, Amazon, Stephen Eskridge on all those links. If you go to them, my socials, Stephen Eskridge 1 on my Twitter, Stephen Eskridge 1 on my Twitter, Instagram, Stephen ESKRI. Again, that's Stephen ESKRI on my Instagram, and my Facebook is also Stephen Eskridge as well. All these social media sites will have the podcast on there, so y'all can catch them. It ain't gonna be hard to find me at all. I'm out here, so I ain't hard to find. So it's better late than never. It's better to be late to the success party than to not arrive at that motherfucker at all. I'm gonna start saying that shit too. That's how I came up with the name of the podcast. It's better than to be late to the success party than to not ever arrive at the party at all. Always better. So remember that. Better late than never. I'm out of here. I love y'all for listening. Peace!